Hello, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Sports. Today's topic is NBA rumors. I know the NBA season ended not too long ago, but already the free agency is coming up. So today, to talk about this topic, I have my friend Roberto Rios. How are you, Roberto?
Hello, Christian. How you doing? I'm doing great. It's been a long day about rumors in the NBA free agency, and let's just get started.
Yes, right away. I think you made the point. Let's get started because there are a lot of NBA rumors, but I want to start with this question. What do you think is the biggest rumor right now? I think it's obvious, but I want to tell the audience what is the biggest rumor right now and what do you think about it?
Easy. Kevin Durant. The chance that he's about to leave Brooklyn, I mean, it's opening the doors to some teams. Now, there's also the prerequisites from Durant to sign. He said that he would prefer to sign for either the Heat or the Suns.
That's an important topic that you brought because I think those are, like they said, those are the two teams that Durant wish to join. But what team do you think he will fit the most? In my opinion, the Heat, the Suns are really good teams in the West and in the East. They are top teams. They were the first ones in either division. So, what team do you think Durant fits the most?
That's right. I mean, this time I'm going with the Heat because I think the Heat get a very good squad, but still, I don't see Jimmy Butler as a superstar, let's say top five of the league, as Kevin Durant can be. Now, in the Suns, you got Devin Booker and Chris Paul, who might be in the top 10. So I would think Kevin Durant is the star that the Miami Heat needs.
No, I agree. I agree. I think the Miami Heat should go all for it for Kevin Durant because I think they need that caliber of player. I was thinking about Bradley Beal maybe, but we already know that he signed today with the Washington. Well, this episode is gonna be transmitted like a few days later, but we know that Bradley Beal already signed with the Wizards an extension. So I would say that what do you think is not a good fit for the Suns? I would say it's a good fit because you will have like the Suns already have two top 20 players in my opinion, Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But do you think they really need Durant or they should let go Chris Paul or Devin Booker to bring Durant to the Phoenix Suns?
What I can think is that the Suns should keep them both stars because with them in the pitch, I mean, that's how they have been so far in the league, going top one seed in the West for 2 years. So the journey from the Suns has been good so far. I wouldn't trade both or even one of them just to get Durant for maybe 1 or 2 years. So I'll keep the team in the Suns just as is for now. But we're not. We know that Aiton is leaving because he's requesting a max contract. So I wouldn't trade either Booker or Paul to get Durant.
Okay, so that leads me to the question about the Heat. Do you think who the Heat should trade or might trade in this Durant deal? I think names like Hero or Duncan Robinson are on the table, but do you think they can also sneak in Kyle Lowry or maybe another surprise? Because we already know that PJ Tucker is leaving the Heat, so this is a lot going on in the Heat organization at this moment.
Well, I would say that if Miami actually wants to win a championship and want to go all for it, the first option I would think is Duncan Robinson. He's getting 18 million a year, and I think there are other players you can use for that money and maybe get better results. Now, maybe the Nets are gonna request a big name, maybe as either Tyler Hero or Bam Adebayo in the trade for Durant, because they're not giving up their best player just to get picks. You know what I'm saying?
But do you think the Hits are willing to give up Van Adebayo for Kevin Durant? That's a good trade. I mean, Kevin Durant, we know is a top five. May if he played through his potential, he can be the best player in the league. We know he has been an MVP. He's an NBA champion, NBA Finals MVP. He's the whole package. But do you think the Hits are willing to give up Van Adebayo for KD?
I mean, I would say the Heat would need to eventually trade either Adebayo or Hero to get Durant as of now. So it's in part just living the future later and trying to get a championship right now and maybe sacrificing the future.
Yes, that's a good question because they're sacrificing the future. But at this moment, I think the Heat. was one game away from going to the finals, and I strongly feel that they were a better team than the Boston Celtics, and that they could make an impact in the finals. Of course, if they have Kevin Durant. But this Durant rumor that has been, everybody has been shocked about it because there was another rumor going on a few days ago, and it was this big name that is Kyrie Irving. Irving said that he wanted to. The rumors were that he wanted a trade. Then he said that he wanted to stay in Brooklyn. But right now, with Durant leaving, do you think Kyrie is gonna stay with Ben Simmons or another players that they're gonna bring, or he will require a trade to go to the Lakers, as they say, that he might want to do it?
I mean, when I saw the news, my first question was, are actually Irving and Durant gonna play together next year? I was talking to a friend and he told me, yeah, you're gonna see Durant and Irving both in the Lakers this year. I'd say I don't think so. That's too much. So that's my main question. Are we gonna see Irving and Durant next season? And besides, where is that gonna be if that's gonna happen? The thing is, I don't see one of them as staying. I mean, if they both stay or nobody stays, but I don't see just one of them is staying in the Nets.
I think the next throughout the recent years, not recent years, but they have tried to make a lot of sacrifices to bring a winning team, championship team, and they have not been able to do it because of a reason or another reason, but they have not been able to do it. But I think the Lakers are a front runner to win a championship. They have LeBron, of course. We know LeBron is getting to the end of his career, but this year we saw what he can still do and impact in this league. We have Anthony Davis that was injured. Do you think the player that the Lakers need to win a championship is Kyrie Irving?
I really don't think so this time. I mean, Kyrie's a great player, but I don't know if that's the first fit or the best fit for the Lakers team. Now, my main question is how is gonna play this year with Ross and AD with what we saw last year? It just wasn't enough. They spent either many games injured as AD or, for example, Westbrook didn't get the results we all expected. So it's a matter of see whether they're both gonna stay this year. I heard that Westbrook is gonna stay for one more year. He signed this extension, but I mean, if they got those two big contracts, the first thing we need to see is that they actually are paying for what they're getting. You know?
Yeah. No, I would say, but I mean, I don't know, but this, what I feel, we did an episode about the Lakers and Ross situation, Russell Westbrook situation, and we were like, I mean, Ross is a caliber one, he's a really good player. He hasn't played to his potential, but he's a really good player. So, do you think the Lakers are gonna give him another chance, another season, or he's gonna be out of LA?
Well, as of now, he just signed the extension, so I do think he's gonna say they're betting on him, and well, let's just all hope that he's actually doing or getting the results we're all expecting. Because as you said, Ross is a great player. There's no doubt. He just had a bad season with the Lakers last year.
So, what other rumor do you think is gonna impact the NBA that has not happened yet? But do you think Harden, where he can land? I know he's not so eager to land on to stay on the Philadelphia 76ers. So, where do you see Harden, and where do you think he can impact the game and go all the way? What team? He can.
Well, I wouldn't say it's crazy to think Harden is gonna stay in Philly, but he's gonna get a lower contract so the team can sign more players. I mean, I don't think that's just crazy to think. Now, another player I was actually thinking about because he wanted to get a max contract with the team didn't give it, is DeAndre Ayton, the center of the Suns. He's a great player. He doesn't have a team as of now. So I do want to see where he goes. I thought he could go to Dallas, but Dallas already got Christian Wood. So possibly not Dallas, his destiny.
Okay, but do you think you were telling me about Aiton going to the Philadelphia 76ers? 76ers?
No, I thought Dallas.
Dallas.
But as
Okay, okay,
Dallas
okay.
got the Christian Wood, I don't know. It's just not Philly and not Suns, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, and what other team do you think is needs to go out there and get a player? Do you think the champions of the world, which are the Golden State Warriors, need to sign or need to reorganize and get another player to be stronger in the West?
I don't think they need it. I mean, Usually in sports, I think teams that win don't touch it because they won for a reason.
Hmm.
So I usually the team that wins, I like to keep it that way. I wouldn't make much changes, but center wouldn't hurt the team this time. Maybe it would be interesting to get Aiden playing for Golden State.
That's what I was going with this question. Do you think Aiden? I think is a really good fit. He's what they need right now. They sometimes during the NBA playoffs they wouldn't play with a center. They were playing with Draymond Green, also with with another players that weren't a true center. So I think Aiden, with the mobility that he has, I think he can bring a lot to the table.
I mean, Aiden, I think would bring more to the table comparing to Kevin Looney, for example, who played in the finals. He had many minutes, but I think DeAndre Aiden is a player who would give more to the table, yeah, comparing
No,
to Looney.
because I was saying because they were playing the finals sometimes. Draymond Green, Otto Porter Jr., Clay Thompson, Curry, and Looney. I think they can really benefit from Aiden, but I know he wants a really big contract, the and the and also the Golden State has so much like big contracts coming out. Also, I think they want to resign Wiggins. Of course, he deserves it. They want to resign Poole to get a max contract. So I think it's gonna be hard to see Aiden, but I mean it could be a really really good fit. So where do you think are gonna be the two top teams that are gonna get those players that are gonna make them go far this season, next season?
Harden and Aiden, you mean?
No, what teams do you think are gonna make the best? Are gonna get the best out of this free agency, and are gonna go far next season?
Gonna say something expected and something probably unexpected.
Okay,
I'm gonna say that Kevin Durant's going to Miami.
that's expected or unexpected?
Expected,
Expected.
As of now.
As of now, yeah.
I'm gonna say that DeAndre Aiden is gonna go to Boston.
Ooh, okay, I like it. I like it. I think Aiden can be a really good fit. Young player, young team that the Celtics have. I like it. So
Where do you see
do
the
you
both?
think So I think the East is gonna be strong with your prediction. I think the East is gonna be strong to play. No, it's really good. I would say the Miami Heat. We said need to go all the way for Miami Heat, and also a team that can sign Aiden is gonna benefit a lot. So today, this was today's episode, Roberto. Thank you very much for your opinions. I think it has been amazing to talk about this because we are predicting something that we still don't know. But I think the impact that free agency can have during the next season is going to be amazing.
The pleasure was mine, Christian. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, guys. So stay tuned for another episode of Let's Talk Sports. Next week, we're going to come with another topic and another discussion. Thank you.